Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create journals using ChatGPT and Canva. And this is what we call low content books that you can simply upload and sell on Amazon KDP. So if this is the first time that you're joining us on this channel, please like this video so that other people can see it. That is just the way the YouTube algorithm works. And please subscribe to this channel and turn up notifications so that anytime I post videos like this, you'll be the first person to know about it. So let's get started. So before we go into the video today, I quickly want to talk about what we call the AI assisted guideline or AI assisted content that Amazon just released. So it's called the artificial content, text, images, or translation. So this is basically it. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description below so that you can go and read more about it yourself. So basically now Amazon has realized that a lot of people are generating content with artificial intelligence or AI and posting it or uploading it on their platform. So they want to know, did you create your content with AI, strictly with AI, or AI actually assisted you? So this is basically what they're talking about here. So we require you to inform us if your book was generated by AI. So basically, like I said, I don't want to read everything here because of time, but please go ahead and read it, as I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below. But basically there are two types. So we have the AI generated. So AI generated is like you told ChatGPT, for example, or Google Bard or Microsoft Bing to write a whole book for you. So you didn't edit it, even if you edited it a little, right? But everything was generated by AI. Okay, so they want to know if you did that. So you have to say that you did that with your book. And then we have the AI assisted. So basically you wrote the book yourself, but maybe you got AI to kind of help you to maybe do some editing or added some things to it. So basically that is what AI assisted content or images or translation is. For example, there are some books that are on Amazon at the moment that maybe you generated the image with AI, and then instead of a person having two hands like this, and then the person is having three hands, so one hand here, one hand here, and then the third hand is coming right out of your heart. Who does that, right? So that is why Amazon wants you to kind of specify if your book is AI generated or AI assisted. All right, so let me know, is your book AI assisted or AI generated? Comment below and I'll be really happy to hear from you. So let's go straight to today's tutorial. So in today's tutorial, we're going to talk about how you can create books with Canva and also with AI. So AI assisted, okay? So the first thing you need to do is to know what kind of book you actually want to even publish, all right? So if you have not watched a video on how I did that, check the link in the description or click on the video that is going to be showing here, right? And then you can go and watch the tutorial. So in that tutorial, I talk about the details on how you can know the kind of books you want to create and how you can actually measure the book and then create the book and upload it on Amazon. But for today, I'm going to do a bit of modification. So someone after that tutorial asked me, how do we add, the quotes? Because I mentioned adding quotes to some books on meditation or journals on meditation. And the guy was asking me that question. I was like, okay, I'm going to create a video about that. All right. So the first thing you need to do is for you to go to what we call the Amazon KDP calculator. And I'm going to leave the link to that in the description below. Okay. So after you go to that website, this is it. So you select the kind of book you want to create. Okay. So in this case, we're going to say paperback. And then we choose interior type, black and white. And then paper type, let's choose white paper. And then page turn, let's choose left to right. That is like most the popular one. Then the next thing we want to choose is the measurement, which is going to be in inches. And the next thing we want to do is interior stream size, which is going to be, so we want to create 6 by 9 inches book. And the number of pages is going to be 120. And then once you're done with that, and you click outside of this particular box, then you'll be able to calculate the dimensions. So I'm just going to click on calculate dimensions, then download the template. Okay, so I'm just going to click on download here, and then we can see how it works. I'm just going to save it. So it's been saved right now. So I'm just going to open it in the folder. So I'm just going to, now once it's open, you need, because this is a zip file, so what you need to do is to double click on it. I'm on Mac, so that is the way I open mine. But if you're on things like maybe you're using like a Windows laptop, right? What you need to do is to download the unzip, you know, just find a software like an unzip or WinRAR, and then you'll be able to you know, use it to unzip this particular document. All right. So the next thing we're going to do right now is to actually look at, you know, open the document. All right. So I'm just going to open the document right now. Right. So you see, I just opened the document, and then this is the paperback in PDF, and then this is it in, you know, this is it in actual image. Okay. So this is what you're going to copy. This particular one, the one in image, is what you're going to copy and put it to Canva. Like I said, please watch the video in the description so that you can learn more about this particular thing. That is how you can create your KDP cover. So let me open it and see how it's going to be. Yep. So this is the way it's going to be. Okay. So as you can see, they told us about the 6 by 9 book, paperback, and so on and so forth. So this is the place where you're going to put, you know, the right hand side that I'm looking at right now is where you're going to put, you know, the front, right? And then the back is going to be here. Okay, so let's go now and create our cover. Okay, all right guys, so this was the cover that I created the last time. All right, and what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to start all of this from beginning, because I already have a video that's going to show you that. Like I said, check the description below. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and then I will delete all of this, and then I will just search for meditation, which I've already done, and then I would choose this particular one, or let's use this one. I think this one seems to be a bit better, so I'm just going to choose this. Right. So once I choose this, remember the book says that this side of the book is where we have the front. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here, and then I will say meditation journal. So this one is just going to be meditation, and then I'll make this journal here. Is that how to spell journal? I believe so. So I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller, and then I'll put it here. Okay, and then I'll put it here. Now, normally what you can do is you could also, like I said, you could upload that particular document that was downloaded from Amazon, so that you can use it to kind of know where exactly you need to put you know, their images, your designs, and all of that. So I'm just quickly going to upload that and put it here. Okay. All right. So I've actually uploaded it here before. So I'm just going to click here, and then I will expand it to ensure that it fits the whole of the book. Okay. Right, so that is it. So make sure that when you're designing your book cover, it doesn't go beyond this particular lines. All right, and you know, by the time they're going to put the barcode, also make sure that there's no designs here. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we could just kind of you know, reduce the transparency of this so that we can see what is there. Can you see now? So everything is still within that particular, line. But, if you look at this place, you will see that the hands actually have gone into this particular area, which we don't want it to be. So I will just, kind of take this to the side, and then I'll double click on this, right? So if you double click on it, it's going to show you the image, because the image is used as a background at the moment. So I have to double click on it, and then I will make this come to the side. All right. In fact, I could make it even, yeah, so I think it's better at this side now. So once you're done with that, just click on done. And then we could bring this up again and see where we are. Right, this is making sense at the moment. And you can see the meditation journal is still within the book reach. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I could just probably just delete this. And then, we have, we have some sort of text here. So I could just delete this. I could make this either black, or let me try white and see how it's going to look. Oh, which one do you think you prefer? Is it the white or the black? So let me duplicate both of them. So we have, let's make everything here white. And then let's make everything here black. So tell me in the comments, guys, which one do you prefer? Is it the black or the white? Okay, so let me know. But I think I personally would prefer, I don't even know. Just let me know, guys, which one do you think we should use? All right, is it the white or the black? So once you're done, you don't necessarily need to put your name there. All right, so if you have a publishing company, you might want to do that, but I just want to leave it as it is, meditation journal. I could just make this a little bit bigger. And then also make this a little bit bigger, journal, right? So we could put that again and see how it's going to be. And then we could just remember, reduce the transparency so that you see what you're doing, right? So if you look at it, I think everything is looking so good. All right, so I think everything is looking so good, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete this, and then I will download this as what? As a PDF, okay? So I'll just download this as PDF. So download, and then change this to PDF. I could use PDF print, and then I just want just the current page, which is page 1. So I will be done page 2. I will be downloading this black one. I think I like it, so I'm just going to click on download now. So there is something that I need to also show you. Sometimes if you have a pro version of Canva, all right, you could download it as zip. Let me show you. So PDF print. But if you don't have the Pro Canva, you might not see this PDF print. If you don't see it, just download it as a PDF standard. Okay, everything is still okay. So PDF print. Then I'm just gonna say it again as current, and then here, color, best for professional printing. So that is what I'm going to choose today. All right, that is actually Canva Pro. So I'm just going to click on download. Like I said, if you're not using Canva Pro, you can still use this for free. And by the way, I'm going to share this template in the comment section, in the description, all right, so that you can go ahead and get it for yourself. It's just going to be at a little price, so that I use that to support my YouTube channel so that I can keep creating content like this. So I'm going to put this template, everything together in on my website so that you can go there and purchase it so that you don't have to create everything from scratch. Okay, that is basically. So all you need to do is to upload them. To get them, it will be opened in Canva, and then you can go ahead and edit it. It's going to be very, very simple. So please edit it. Don't just make everything the same thing. All right. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say meditation cover. So I'm just going to save that to my desktop. Good. Now we've created the book cover. Okay. So what we need to do next is to create the interior of the book. And in doing so, I'm also going to use this particular template that I've already created. So this is the one I've created already, okay? And like I said, watch the video in the description so that you can learn how I did all of this from scratch, okay? But if you want to use this particular template, it's going to be provided in the description below, okay? Like I said, it's going to be provided as a bundle. That the cover and this particular template is going to be provided so that you can purchase it as a very, very little or affordable fee. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, so once you get that template, like you just see it just like this, you just copy and then you'll be able to edit it with your Canva. Whether you're using Canva Pro or Canva Free, you'll be able to edit it with it. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is we have 120 pages here. So what I want to do is that I will just select some random places or some random pages, and then I'll add quotes to them. I just want to add 10 quotes, or we can decide to make it 12, but I think 10 are okay. So how do you generate that code? Go to ChatGPT. So if you go to ChatGPT, what I did was that I just told ChatGPT, I said, generate, quotes on meditation and success, random quotes on meditation and success. And then it generated all of this for me, all right, with the author's name. Okay, so I am just going to use 10, all right, and I will use them and post them on the book. Okay, so it's going to be in the book. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel this again, and then I will go to one of the pages. So I will just go to, say, page 10. So what I'm going to do is, you see this stuff that I put inside, right? I can decide to just delete them, and then I will delete all of this. And then I would, copy this quote, okay? The first quote, I'm just going to copy the first quote. So this says, meditation is the key to unlocking the doors of success. That is by Buddha. So I'm just going to go back, come here, and then I'll paste it here. Right? You can see it's been pasted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size to, say, 32. Let me just say 32. Good. So I will just put it at the center. And then I will copy and paste this also. I want to put the name of the author, right? So it's Buddha, right? So I could just copy and then paste it here. So make it come down a little bit. And make this one go up a bit. So I could just italize this. Good. I want to put something like, to show that this is a quote, or we could leave it, or we could just leave it that way. Want to bold this a bit. Good. So I think this is actually looking great. But if you also want to make it like better, right, we could, we could put like a bit of a design there if we want. So for instance, if you come here and then you search for a wave or something like that. or let's search for meditation. So once you search for meditation, you could put something like, you could go to graphics. And then let's select this particular one. You know, just to make it a bit of a design. We could put it here, or we could make it everything to come this way. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it like this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything, and then I'll make sure that everything is in this middle. All right. So once you see that line aligning, it means that it's in the middle. So I will just leave it this way. Meditation is a key to unlocking the doors of success, Buddha. All right. So next thing I want to do is I could, you know, just copy everything here. Right. Once I copy, now what I just that I just highlighted everything and then I click Control C. But in my laptop is a Mac, so I just click Command C. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for another page. Let's say page 20. Page 20. So we're just selecting at random, okay? So we could just put it at page 21, for instance. So I'll just delete all of this, paste this there. So once I pasted it, so I'm just gonna go to that's our ChatGPT again, and then I'll copy the other one. So I'll just click on this. You see how easy it is? Lao Tzu. Right, so I'm gonna do everything with, I'm just gonna pause this video right now, and then I will do everything so that this video is not gonna be boring. Okay, so once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and then upload everything to Amazon, okay? All right, guys, so we just finished imputing all the codes, you know, in the different random pages. So the next thing for us to do right now is to download this interior as PDF. All right, so I'm just going to click on share, and then I'll click on download. So I'm just going to change this to PDF print. Yep. So we're downloading all the pages. So I just scroll down. Sorry, PDF print. And then change this to CMYK if you have the Pro. All right, so I just click on download. So once it's downloaded, just click on save, and it will be saved on your computer. So the next thing for you to do is to go on Amazon and upload your book. So we go to kdp.amazon.com, and then you go to create. So once you get to create, okay, you will then be able to go through the different steps to uploading your book. The book we want to upload as of today is actually a paperback. Okay, so you click on create paperback. Then the next thing you want to do is to put the title of your paperback. So I would probably say something like Meditation Journal. So I just put something like Meditation Journal with quotes, 120 pages. All right, just very simple. So if you like, you could put a subtitle here, but for now, I'm not going to put a subtitle, okay? But I usually advise that you put a subtitle, okay? So the next thing you want to do is, if you have a series, add the series of your book. If you don't have, just leave it. In this case, I'm going to leave it, including the edition. And then here, the author, I'm going to put something like let me just put my name, or you could put your publishing company. All right. So, for example, you could say something like maybe Go Global Publishing. All right. So, but if you want to put your name there, you can also put your name, or if you have a pen name, all right, which is very, very legal. Pen name is just like a name that is not yours, but you can use it for publishing. So far, it does not infringe on other people's copyright, okay, or registered trademarks. So the next thing you want to do is, if you have contributors, you can add that, but in this case, I'm just going to leave it. Then here, you want to put the description. So in this case, I'm just going to put something like, say, maybe 120 page meditation journal with quotes. Right, so normally I write more than this, but I just want to show you how this is done, okay? So once you're done, the next thing you want to do is publishing rights. So you click on I own publishing right for this, okay? If it's a public domain, you know, you want to learn about what is public domain, okay? So, but I own the copyright of this. The next thing is explicit images or title. So I'll just put no, I don't do that. Reading age, no reading age, basically, no maximum. But if you like, you might put minimum as 18, you know, depending on what you want to do. Primary marketplace, Amazon.com. That's where I'm going to leave my own. Choose category. This is very, very important, guys. So make sure that you choose a category. So, but does your book classify as any of these types? So I'm just going to click on low content books. So because it's a journal, notebooks, and planners. So this one is a journal. So I'm just going to leave it as low content book. Right, so just choose the category. So I'm just going here to choose, let's say, so I'm just going to choose this personal transformation and then choose spiritual, okay? That's the first one. So I could click on save here, but I want to choose the next one. So add a new category. So I choose the next category. I'm just trying to find which one is better suited with this category, okay? So I just found this, worship and devotion, then under meditation. So I'm just going to choose that. And then once I'm done, I'm just going to click on save. Right, so we just added our 2 categories, okay? The next thing we want to do, so if you want to learn more on anything here, you're going to see all these things. Amazon will actually like put you through, you know, by reading all of this, what is this or whatever that is there. All right, so the next thing you want to do is to choose selected keywords. Very important. So I'm just going to put meditation journal. For men, meditation So make sure that you fill all of these 5, categories. I mean, it's very important, okay? Make sure that you fill all of these 5 categories because it's very important. But for now, I'm just using this as example, okay, guys? So I'm just gonna, put some random keywords, okay? If you watch my previous video about this, you're gonna even learn more about this, but I'm just using this as an example, okay? Right, so once you're done with this, so the next thing you want to do is to click on save and continue. So here it says that there are some errors, so we need to go find what errors there are. So here it says there's an error here, so we need to put it first name. Okay, so let's make this as first name and then make this as last name, okay? Last name is very important. Middle name is optional. So just click on save and continue. So you see it's saving and continuing. So once you're done with that, okay, so the next step is paperback content. So it's here. You say publish without an SBN, use my own. So just leave it at that because this is a low content book, okay? The next one is you want to put your publishing date. If you want to put it, this is optional, but if you want, you could put that. So remember, guys, what we did was black and white interior with white paper. We're just going to leave that here. Then it's 6x9, right? So with bleed, okay? What we did was with bleed. So you choose this with bleed. So make sure that when you're uploading your documents to Amazon, especially if you decide to buy or purchase this template from me, right? Make sure that you choose with bleed, okay? Click on with bleed and then just leave it at that. So here is where you upload your paperback manuscript. So this is like the long one, the interior, okay? So this is it, okay? So once you uploaded that, the next thing is the cover, right? So don't use this one. This one says launch cover creator. So you want to upload a cover you already have. So which you are also going to get access to it if you purchase this template. So you go to upload your cover, and then this is it, okay? Upload. So as you see here, you see that this is processing our files, okay? It's actually processing our files. So, but even at that, let's go to the next one. So this is a new one. This is a new session that is being added by Amazon. And I talked about it initially when we started. I talked about AI generated content and AI assisted content. So it says here, Amazon is collecting information about the use of artificial intelligence tools in creating content, right? So if you want to learn more about it, you can learn more about it, you know. Then it says, did you use AI tools in creating text, images, and or you know, translations in your book? If you click on no, right, just go ahead. But if you click on yes, it's going to ask you, which of these did you use? Is it the text, right? Some sections with minimal or no editing, all right? Then entire work with extensive editing, all right? Now, it's if you generated the image, right? So in this book, we just, you know, kind of use generated quotes, right? So I'm just going to click on no at the moment, all right? So, and then the next thing is you want to click on launch preview, okay? This is very, very important because if you click on next, it might not go. So, but let's do that. Oh, yeah, even if you click on next, so it's going to launch the preview itself, right? So it says, please fix highlighted error. Okay, so let's scroll up and see where the highlighted errors are. But I'm sure it's going to be like trying to launch that book, all right? So you have to launch the preview so that it will help you check your book if it is okay, right? So you say, please preview and approve your book. So you click on launch preview, and then this might take a while, okay, guys? It might take a while. So once it's done, okay, so if you see that your book is okay, right? So you just click on accepted, right, or approve it, and then you're good to go. Wow, so this didn't even take too much time as I expected. So as you can see, right, you can see the whole of the book is within the guideline that we use. Okay, so make sure that you use that guideline. But if you're buying this template, you don't even need to do anything. Just edit. Maybe you want to change the picture, or you want to change you know, the meditation journal, you know. So make sure that you change some things, but make sure that when you're doing all of that, they fall within the guidelines that I am sharing with you. So the next thing you want to do is to click on approve. So once your book is approved, right, the next thing you want to do is to set like the pricing of the book, all right? So KDP or Amazon is also telling you what you need to know about it here. So you see, ink and paper type, you know, your printing cost. This is a printing cost at the moment, right? So you want to set your pricing above the printing cost, of course. So the next thing you want to do is to save and continue. So once you save and continue and come here, so you can say select all categories or individual categories. I just like to just select all categories because this book is in all categories, okay? I mean, in all countries, okay? Territories, right? So territories, right? So it's basically all countries. I want to sell to all countries. So a primary market, that is it. So you want to set your pricing here. How do you set pricing? Go and check on Amazon and see what other people are charging when it comes to meditation books, okay? But for this book, I'm just going to put it at 4.99. So let's see what it's going to be like. Right, so you see, it says the minimum price for this book, right? This is the minimum price. Amazon gives you a minimum price. So you cannot even set it below 4.07, right? So I set it as 4.99, and this is the printing cost, right? So by the time I'll be making money from this book, I'll be making 0.55, which is, it's still okay, all right? But you can decide to, kind of make it a bit bigger than this. So I could say something like 7.99. So at least I want to have like at least $1. So you can see my commission, right, or royalty is actually this. All right, so I'm just going to make this just 7.99, and you can see that my commission or royalty, so to say, is $2.35. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it this way, and every other country's pricing will be, automatically converted. So the next thing we want to do is to scroll down, and you say it can take up to 72 hours for your book to be available for purchase on Amazon. Sometimes it could take, lesser time than that for them to approve it. But once it's done, your book will be available. So once you're done with that, just hit publish your paperback book. But for now, I'm not going to publish it. The reason is that I still need to go back to the book and do some editing, especially in the times of the title, the description. I want it to be amazing. I want it to be, awesome, so that when people are going to buy the book, they will see more details about what the book is about, and then they'll be able to buy it, guys. So that is how to publish your journal on Amazon, guys. Let me know how this tutorial was for you. How easy was it to set up your Amazon, to publish your Amazon book or to publish your journal on Amazon? And guys, please support my channel by getting this template at a very, very affordable price. I'm going to leave the link to that in the description below. But if you want to go ahead and create it yourself, I've made it so much easier for you to go ahead and do. All right. So thank you so much. And please like this video so that other people can see this video on YouTube. All right. And you can also share this video on social media so that other people can learn from this. And please, before you leave, hit the subscribe button right now and turn up notifications so that anytime I post videos like this, you'll be the first person to know about it. Bye. Okay, just a quick one before I go. One last thing, guys. One last thing. Let me know what content do you want me to create for you on this channel, because I've gotten requests, and this is one of the content that was requested by a fellow subscriber. So let me know in the comment also, what kind of content do you want me to create for you, and I will try my best to do that. Remember, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that anytime I post videos like this, you'll be the first person to know. Bye for now.